You're watching Hurley Films.
Good morning, YouTube. This is Adam with Hurley Films. It's another beautiful day, ready for a good, productive Saturday. We've got a few things that we need to do today. Not a lot, actually. I'm actually alone right now. Casey and the kids, they are all in Oklahoma City at my mother-in-law Susie's house because she's having a garage sale. And so we took a bunch of the things that were left from the house that we ended up not wanting, and just other things that we've garage sale day. And she took it all in so we could try to see if we could sell it. But they left and I'm all alone. Casey, she actually said, we're gonna leave and you can actually just do whatever manly lawn maintenance, land maintenance, whatever things you want to do till your heart's content until we get home in the afternoon. So I got up and we're gonna start getting to work. I think there's 3 things on the list. Item number 1 is I need to change these quick connects to match the quick connects on our third function valve here on the Kubota tractor, because then I'll be able to hook this Lane Shark up. And this Lane Shark is awesome. It is a front mounted brush cutter, and it can offset, and it can also turn at 45 degrees, and it can turn anywhere in between 0 and 90 degrees. So it is an amazing tool to tackle that. That out there is a mess. Anyway, there's 2 options for this area over here. I think what we're gonna end up doing is getting some goats first and kind of letting them go at it and kind of clear out some of the leafy things. I talked with my friend Daniel with Arms Family Homestead. I called him and I was like, okay, what will goats really do? Like, what will they actually do? Because, you know, some people I've heard like, oh, you put goats in there, they'll make that thing as flat as a pancake. I'm like, I just don't believe that. And Daniel basically confirmed what I had thought, which was, no, they will eat a lot of that, but they're not gonna make it perfect. So anyway, I think what we need to do first is we're gonna get this fence up, and that's another thing for another day. We might work on it today if we get enough time, but getting a fence put up first, then we can actually get the goats out there. But right now, first things first, let's see if we can get these valves switched over on the Lane Shark and go test it out a little bit. Okay, so we have a new incoming and outgoing hydraulic that match what we have with the tractor. Got the wrenches here. Can we get lucky? Nope, we cannot get lucky. We've got enough here to make it work. Anyways, I need to go get some pipe dope so we can get these things threaded on here and get this thing tested. Some things you think are gonna be easy, and then you realize that these fittings have been on there for years. And it just takes a little bit of time and some muscle and maybe a pipe wrench. But got all the tools together we needed and got the thing done. Just more energy than we thought. So as you can see, this thing's pretty wicked. We're gonna go back in here in some of this brush and see if we can cut us a little trail for where the fence is gonna need to go through on the property line. All right, I've got you strapped on a T-post right now, and that T-post indicates the property line that separates my 10 acres from the rest of my dad's land. It's this way. And the goal is to put a fence right on this property line. But let me line it up. The property line goes straight through all of this junk. That's all right here. So I'm gonna go through, this is our first test piece right in here. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to watch this thing go to work. All right, so assessments of the lane shark. The lane shark is really cool. There's kind of my assessment. It is not the same as dragging like a batwing or even a brush hog behind you, because there's something different about pushing into stuff. You're able to really cut through, and like I'm about to say in the video, I didn't really even get to use it for like the coolest thing it can do, which is to be able to offset. Like, this is just one way it can be used. It can actually offset and go anywhere between 90 or like 0 and 90 degrees. It's pretty awesome. All right, so that was pretty cool. I can see how that can totally come in handy on those hard to reach spots. And I didn't even get to use it today. What it's really the coolest part, which is flipping it or extending it on an offset to the side for being able to cut like really hard to reach places. It was just more about getting those fittings on and testing it and just seeing how it worked. So I kind of cut some paths in here that Hurley can ride the four-wheeler on and stuff. But now we need to get this box blade off because we need to go across the street, and there's an auger over there that Austin's wanting to use today to put in some posts for his horse stalls. So we are gonna get this and see if we can, hopefully that auger over there hasn't like seized up completely, because it's been sitting there for a minute. So let's get this box blade off and get over there. Something I've been looking at for a while is a hydraulic pin for this box blade, specifically for when we're cutting roads and cutting things like that. It makes it really awesome, but I can't quite pull the trigger. But it would be so cool to have one.
Tearing up stuff.
Pop's propane service right here.
Right, baby. No guarantees. Getting all Don ready for the country life.
Lawn maintenance crew, Mag and Mag Company. Doesn't he look confident?
Yeah.
Didn't flare very much. I'm gonna do it again.
Try that auger yet?
I don't think it's supposed to flare a whole lot. That's what I'm going to do right now.
Try that handheld auger.
It don't fit.
Austin just got here, and we're gonna go over here and see if this auger will work on this tractor. It sure would be nice if it would. It's a lot better than doing a hand auger or post hole diggers, which I've told you all in the past. I have a massive allergic reaction anytime I touch post hole diggers, so that's obviously out of the question. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Let us know you like what you see, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. We're doing this kind of stuff all the time. Austin just asked a question. What did you say?
It's an old girl. I don't know the last time this thing's been used.
I would imagine this thing was used last somewhere in the realm of 20 years ago. And it does not look light.
It's not, I can't move it.
It is made of, yeah. All right, I'm gonna set this up here and let you all watch us suffer. So it became really evident right when I kind of pulled up to this thing that it wasn't gonna happen. We have another big tractor. I say we, I don't have any tractor other than this one. But our family ranch across the street, they have a big tractor, and it is what this goes to. But I thought, hey, we're gonna try to see if we can hook it up. It might just be just tall enough to get by, and the PTO would run it and everything else, but it would have literally drug on the ground the entire way. It just wasn't gonna happen. Bummer. Okay, well, that's kind of a bummer. This is made for that big big tractor, that big case tractor that we have on the ranch. And it's currently kind of a little bit on the fence at the moment. So the auger won't work. It looks like there may be a purchase coming in the near future. 12 feet right there. It's okay, the ground's really soft. Yeah. Did you go from the outside corner? Inside corner?
Inside front. Yeah, there. Good. 181 and a half.
Same thing, inside front.
Oh, this needs to be pulled this way. Yeah. All right there. That'll do it.
So attached to Austin's barn dominium over here, he's going to be installing a dog kennel and horse stalls. Horse stall.
Stall, yeah. It used to be stalls, but then we had to kill one and make it horse meat. So, see how that would go in the comments.
Yeah. Thank you, comment section already. So we have to do 2 post holes.
And one over there.
And one somewhere in this. So this is the kennel, the dog kennel.
The dog kennel here where there's no.
And then this is the horse stable.
Horse stall there, and there'll be a little walkway behind it, and it'll open up to the pasture so she can gallop and go wherever she wants.
And we've got concrete.
This is nice because
The old reliable.
you just throw it in the hole. You don't have to put any water in it. It soaks the water up from the ground.
He's not prepared for the comment section of all the people that are going to tell him he's wrong.
Well, they can deal with it. It's my house. I do what I want.
We have Uncle Steven coming in clutch.
Yeah, with the auger.
Why does Steven have everything? Like, Uncle Steven's got all the things.
Because he has.
Uncle Steven's got all the money.
He's got the available funds to purchase all the things.
Available funds. All right, I'm gonna set this up over here and time lapse it, and we're gonna get these posts in the ground. So then Austin and I did a thing. We did a thing. We went to Kubota and we did a thing. And that's the third item of the day that I want to show you. And it is incredible. So it's gonna make up for the fact that our auger bit didn't work with the tractor. It's really cool. So
8 inches.
stand by. So it's become really evident, and this doesn't really have to do with what you're, well, kind of has to do with what you're watching right now, but it's become very evident. This morning, I've been outside actually fighting the good fight against cattle. They finally kind of figured out spots where they could break through the electric fence and get into the yard. They got onto the yard and all the new grass we planted and the new sod, and they kind of ran amok on it a little bit. But it's okay. It's just grass. It'll level back out. It'll grow back in. All these things I'm telling myself right now. I did not video any of it because I was literally running around in the rain with a t-shirt on and like the shorts that I sleep in, which are basically glorified boxers. It wasn't a pretty sight. Nobody would have wanted to see that. So you're welcome for sparing you that. But it has become very evident, all that to say, that fence is now one of the top priority items on the to-do list for the homestead. It has got to happen. Fencing is just something that needs to happen. And it's good to know that old Uncle Steven has a hand auger, so we can put our H-bracing in and our corner posts and stuff. So that's a nice bonus. A little change of plans. It's supposed to rain all week here. Like every day is like 50 to 80% chance of rain. And we have not yet cut in ditches on the side of our road. So I'm gonna go get the box blade and we're gonna cut those in real quick, because if it rains every day, this whole road's gonna be washed out. So we'll have a video coming out here soon. Probably one of the next videos, maybe one or two next videos, where I've got to map out the fence. I've got an idea of what I want to do, but we need to, get boots on the ground and figure out exactly where things are going to go so we can get the fence mapped out and make sure we know what we all right, so I got our blade set up on an angle so we can come in here and cut a drainage all along the side of this road. That way the water doesn't run, as you can see right in this area where the water's run up and it's begun to wash over the road. And that's what we're trying to prevent. It does it down there too, so we're gonna cut it in on all sides, kind of give it a good drainage ditch on every angle. I spent a while on this. I mean, you're seeing all of this in like super high speed, which is really cool to watch. It's hard to talk and watch something that's cool at the same time, but it took a while and it ended up paying off a lot because, like I said, it was supposed to rain. And when I say it was supposed to rain, it has been raining for 11 days straight. And we're all about to lose our mind, but the ditch helped tremendously. All of the water that would have rushed over the road, in fact, did kind of rush over the road in Austin's area, but that's a whole nother time and a whole nother explanation. But the ditch directed all the water away from the road, just like it was supposed to. It was awesome. So this should help the drainage immensely. All I've done right now is I just kind of cut a water bar through here, so when the water pools here, it'll drain straight across instead of taking the mud and gunk all with it. But you can see we cut a line all the way down this entire side. Because what happened was the water was running from up there. All of that water was coming down here and hitting the road, and it had nowhere to go. And so it inevitably ran down to this side and just started running over. And you can see by the ground how much silt is on top of this, as opposed to what this is what it should be looking like. So that's good. We got that done. Austin is up working on his corral for the horse, and I just got done with the tractor. I put the tiller on it because I'm meeting one of the coaches tomorrow up at the baseball field because we're going to be tilling the baseball field up a little bit because our home games are about to start. And we just want to do a little bit of light work before we can get going on it. But you can see how good this looks. So that is going to help a bunch. Austin's road right here, he just had a bobtail, about 16 tons of 3-inch crusher. 3-inch crusher rock, it's about like that. He had it delivered and dumped right here, and we smoothed it out. And he's got 2 more belly dumps that are going to be coming on this whole road from up there all the way to the top over there that they're going to dump. So hopefully that rock can kind of fill in over here a little bit. We cut it back quite a ways to try to really steer that water down here to where this culvert is, where this pipe runs through at the bottom. But just more land management, land maintenance. Let's walk over here real quick and see what Uncle Austin's doing for the horsies.
We're gonna need to dig another post for the gate.
What have we done here?
Well, that's what we sawed it off to make it thinner, to make it go in line with this. It was like 4 foot wide. It's just a little southern engineering. It's really just this tongue I need to cut back off. Found it.
Found it. He's getting brave putting this stuff all up on his post without the concrete setting up yet. Because if he would have put water in the hole, that actually will work really good. It goes from...
Yeah, boom, boom.
I don't remember somebody saying when we were putting the post in that maybe you should put a post over there.
Well, I wasn't planning on doing a gate, and then I found a gate already built, so...
The word you're looking for is you found a door. You found
a door, yeah. A barn door. I don't know, I keep saying gate. Square
Are you just going to leave it tall?
Probably. If I cut it off, it'll look weird, I think. Right now, at least it's somewhat.
Not if you cut it right here.
Yeah, I could cut it there. I may have wanted to get it up to see if it was, my cuts were in line. That's close enough. I think it'll be sinking in just a little bit.
I'd cut it right there. Just because you're not putting the panels all the way up to there, are you?
Yeah, there'll be a panel at the top.
Oh.
Because the horse, if they want to jump, they can get like 7.5 feet tall and get over.
This is why I don't do horses.
I don't do horses either.
Aunt Katie's the horse lady.
The horse is for...
The horse lady. Looks like I'm gonna help him do another post real quick. All right. We're calling it on that one for the day because we're out of wood. Austin's gotten all his wood out of the dump. Found it all. So that's awesome. But now we get to go show you the fun thing that we did. The fun thing that you have not got to see yet. In fact, Austin has not even gotten to really experience it yet. So this will be good. We're gonna get these tools put away and then we'll see you back over at the house. We got a new toy.
Kubota.
60-inch zero turn with a Kawasaki engine on it. It is awesome, and it's like mowing on a go-kart.
Are you in a...
Got a cup holder. That was the Casey said, make sure it has a cup holder. But you gotta choke it. So the Kawasaki engine, just gotta choke it and then kick it off. There you go. Full throttle.
Like I'm coaching again, doing field work.
It's been a full day. We're about to go to dinner over at a friend's house tonight. So we're excited for that, have some time, just good family time and good time with friends. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys here soon. Got plenty of other things to do. I'm about to make the big list for the house, all the other things that we got to get done. Oh, leave us a comment, let us know how you're doing. We always enjoy getting to hear from you guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because we're here and we're trying to make everything awesome. So hopefully we can do some more homesteading stuff a lot more soon now. It's just getting everything done. One of the big projects that we got to do soon is fence. And oh, that's a big one. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video.